Yeah, I forgot to record. So, so basically everything is in English. Srila Prabhupada has translated all the literatures, everything into everything in Sanskrit. He translated to English. So that is one of the major contribution from Srila Prabhupada. And then the way he went to Western, he went to USA. That is very difficult because every now if we see we all go by airplane, it's very easy. Hardly maybe 15 to 20 hours we can go. But
Sir,
how
it
Srila
took 30
Prabhupada?
days.
Yeah, Srila Prabhupada took 30 days. How he went? Anyone knows?
By ship,
By the
sir.
ship,
Yeah,
Jaladuta.
by Jaladuta ship. Anyone can go in cargo ship. It is not like humans will go. All the goods will be there. All the things, different raw materials, everything will be there in that. So ship no. So it's not like a traveler. Passengers will go in that. But still, Prabhupada went in that. So what and all happened next? Then Prabhupada got heart attacks in the ship.
2 heart attacks, sir.
2 heart attacks. Very good. Yeah. So Prabhupada got heart attacks, and then even still he continued. Somebody generally, if they get heart attack, it will be very demoralizing. I mean, it's very demotivating to go again. But he still again went, and Krishna confirmed him that now you are struggling so much. Now onwards, I will take the I will become the in charge of the boat. It will be under my control. So nothing will happen to you. He gave that assurance. Then Prabhupada continued. So anyone knows how many times Prabhupada went all over the world? How many countries he went? How many times he went around the world?
3
About?
times.
No, it is 14 times. 14 times somebody, it's very
14
difficult.
times.
All the countries again and again. And at what age he traveled?
So 17.
Sir, 70.
Yeah, when he was 70 years old, that time he started. And I will show some people, some videos also, so that it will be interesting for you. I have a few videos. So for example, what is ISKCON today? I'll play this video. Can you see my screen now?
No, sir. We can't
Sir,
see
all
fully.
over the world.
We can't see fully, sir.
Okay, I have to share
we
again.
can.
In
Start,
Vrindavan,
sir.
we can't
see fully.
Okay, I will share again.
We can see. Now we can see, sir.
Now we can see? Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
Share audio.
Oh, I'm not able to share audio. How to Prabhu both? Share sound also. Share sound. Can you hear now?
Sir,
Yes, Prabhu.
So one more video we'll see and then we'll discuss further.
Yes, sir.
I'm Reed Collins.
Hello.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. A hypnotic rhythmic chant of 16 words has replaced LSD and other drugs for some in New York's East Village. On 2nd Avenue and 1st Street is a storefront in which a Swami has set up shop. There, his American disciples are learning about Krishna consciousness.
I'll ask questions, sir. You have to be very careful hearing.
Yes, sir.
Someone told you the story, you wouldn't believe it. Here he is. He's 70 years old. He has no money. He has no contacts. He has none of the things that makes for success. He's starting an effort, and it turns into an international movement.
I want to bring in one revolution against materialistic civilization. That is my ambition. So that the whole world may be happy.
Wisdom. So Prabhupada got here right at that historical moment in time. He walked right into the middle of it.
He was such a curiosity. I mean, just to look at him was just an amazement. Wow.
He was a person that seemed to be experiencing a state of happiness that came from some place that they knew nothing about and never had any access to. And so they were intrigued.
He says this movement is meant to bring about a revolution in the life of a misdirected civilization.
Prabhupada brought forward the great culture and the great teachings of those who came before him.
Everyone is thinking, I'm American, I'm Indian, I'm European, I'm Australian, but I'm not this body. I am spirit soul.
If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my body, then all of a sudden we're family. And I have a reason to love you. That's deep.
He challenged the very premise of our material life. And for many of us, that was exactly what we needed to hear.
Our mission is to see everyone become happy. We don't want to see that we exploit somebody else and I become happy. No. We want to see everyone happy, but they do not know how to become happy.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So from the video, so which year Prabhupada started in that journey? Prabhupada
17.
started to.
17. 17.
Not 70. No, basically which year? Which year it was shown in the video in the beginning?
1995.
1965.
1965.
1965. That's why I told you
1965.
you have to be very attentive. And Prabhupada says, Prabhupada, he carried one book in the beginning, it was showing, right?
Yes, sir.
What was that book? Anyone remembers?
Sir, it was the
Srimad Bhagavatam.
Srimad
Bhagavatam.
Bhagavad Gita
Is the
first chapter.
Bhagavatam.
Exactly.
Or first
It was Srimad
first
Bhagavatam.
part.
Exactly, first canto. And then Srila Prabhupada is saying what everyone thinks in this material world. What everyone is thinking.
Sir, we think we exploit others and we make ourselves happy. But we should not be like that. We should be
Make everyone happy.
see
sir.
everyone happy.
Very good. But the answer was what everyone was thinking. What everyone is thinking is I am this American, I am African, I am Indian.
I am an Indian.
Yeah.
I am American. But I am not a body, but I am a spiritual soul.
Spiritual soul.
Very good. So yeah, what we are actually is we are spirit soul. So what everyone thinking is I am body, I am American, I am Indian, like that.
Yes,
So
sir.
we are spirit soul. And Srila Prabhupada at the end saying, what is our mission?
Sir, to keep ourselves happy.
Exactly.
to make
keep our
everyone
mission,
happy.
To make everyone happy, not ourselves. Our mission is to make everyone happy. Okay. Yeah. So we are running short of time. One more. See, anyone know about ABCD formula? What is A? What is B? What is C?
I know, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A for
Association.
Association, books, chanting,
Books,
diet,
chanting, diet, and
engagement, Krishna Seva.
very good. How you know all this? Already discussed in the sessions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have seen this.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So one is association. What is mean by association?
A
Group of people.
group of people.
Yeah, group of people, but what type of people? Good association, bad association. Which
Good
association?
association.
So good association.
Good association.
Association means who are good people.
What, sir?
Who are good? Who are, I mean, which association is considered as good?
People.
Saintly people. Those who are good, who are following good regulative principles. They are not smoking. They are not drinking. Always thinking. Always trying to engage in Krishna service. They are good people. Basically, they are not hurting anyone, and they are happy chanting. They are happy doing doing bhakti. I mean devotional service. So, what are books?
Holy book, sir.
So Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam.
Sir, any book that describes about God.
Yes. Yeah, any book, but the book. Yeah, any book, but because there are a lot of books, right, in the society. If you see anyone, Tom and Cat, anyone can write any books that is on God, but not like that. The book has to be written from proper bona fide authority.
And also
Bona fide
about
authority,
God,
who is
sir.
devotee. Yeah. So who is devotee already? Who is listening that, getting that knowledge from his guru? So anyone and everyone, they can write books, but the books has to be authorized, authenticated. So the books have to be authorized. For example, even in your school, if you see any books, it should not be reading, right? That books have to be approved by NCERT. You know that, right? The NCERT books, specific books only we read. Similarly, in spiritual path also, the books has to be very authorized and very pakka. They have to be coming in the disciple session. So what is C?
Chanting. Chanting. Sir,
Yeah.
chanting
What?
the name of Krishna.
What is the chanting? What do we chant?
Sir, chanting holy names.
Yeah, chanting of the holy name is important, not chanting of anything. Any chanting is like chanting means the holy name. What is holy name here?
God's name. God's name.
Who is God according to you?
Lord Krishna.
Krishna is God. So it is very clearly proven in Shastras that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the controller. And there are many other gods, but they are all subordinates to him. Just like we have Narendra Modi, and under Narendra Modi we have many ministers, right? So those are all ministers, like we have demigods, Upadevatas they called. So those Upadevatas, they somebody is speaking, go on mute. So the chanting has to be Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So for this Kali Yuga, this particular Maha mantra is very much mentioned in all the scriptures. Kali Santana Upanishad, all different scriptures. If you take, this Hare Krishna Maha mantra is so much stressed.
Yes.
So what is D for? Diet means prasadam. Whatever food you are eating, that has to be in sattvic. Sattvic means without onion, garlic, non-veg, all those things we cannot give to Krishna, right? So diet is prasadam, which is offered to Krishna. Only that we should be eating. Then we'll become our nature will change. So we'll try to get into sattva guna. So by being in sattva guna, we can understand Krishna more clearly. So what is E?
Engagement.
Yeah, engagement means engaging in the service of the Lord.
To keep busy.
Now association, and an association, one story is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is, anyone knows this story?
Yes, sir.
So there are two parrots. One
Yes,
parrot is sold to butcher. Butcher means you will be killing all the different animals.
Hunter, sir.
And butcher means he sells meat actually.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, another is saintly king. So basically, with the saintly king, he can learn all the good things. Whereas with the butcher, he will all be
Bad things, sir.
yeah, all the bad things only to be seeing. So the association is very important here. So for example, these days people are having dog at home. So dog association is good, or cow association is good? Cow association is good. So dog is like dog is good. Actually, dog is all nonsense only. People are putting dogs as pet at home, but dog is not good. Cow, if you see, cow is in Sattva, it's very nice. Cow, if you touch, all your tensions will go. Cow, if you feed, so cow we should be liking, not dog. So the association is very important. But with whom we are associating, even in the animals also. So book reading also we discussed. Bhagavad Gita is like authentic. Any book on God is not proper. I mean, we should not be going and picking up any book and reading. We should be reading the books which is authorized, like our Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, whatever he has written from the, he learned everything from his guru, and all the books are already there in Sanskrit. He translated to English. So it's not like he is concocting and writing on his own. So these books are very authorized. We should be reading the books written by proper acharyas. So the other one is chanting. Chanting, we discussed. Chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is very much stressed in all the scriptures. There are many other names like Rama, Lord, Sri Rama, Rama, Sri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Om Namah Shivaya. Many others are there. But the holy names, this Hare Krishna mantra is very much stressed. There is a lot of comparisons also. One name is equal to 1,000 names of Lord Rama. One Krishna name is equal to one Rama name is equal to 1,000 names of. That's why. So lot of elaboration is given. So this Hare Krishna Maha mantra, you all know, right? Hare Krishna mantra. Everyone knows Hare Krishna Maha mantra, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can anyone repeat the Maha mantra once?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of you can repeat.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, this Maha mantra is very important.
Hare
Very
Krishna,
important.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Very
Hare
good.
Krishna,
So
Hare Hare.
there is one story you all read. I heard this story, I think. Murugari hunter story, anyone heard?
Yes, sir.
What happened in that story? Can anyone elaborate it, describe that?
Sir, Mrugari was a hunter, sir.
Hmm.
Was a dead hunter. Once when Narada Muni was going past him,
Hmm.
He saw all the animals half dead.
so he told Mrugari to full kill the animals.
Hmm.
And then why should you have to kill off?
Yeah, basically with the association of Nogari.
Mind sanitizer.
Sorry. Yeah, with the association of Narada Muni, Mrugari. So, I mean, he told him that you should chant instead of why are you killing all the animals. So the association is very important there. So he got the association of saintly person Narada Muni. He instructed him, you chant the holy name, everything will be fine. All the sinful activities will be removed. So, uh, so basically, this chanting is tested everywhere. Even in Dhruva Maharaj also story you heard, na? Dhruva Maharaj who became star.
Yes, sir.
Narada Muni there also. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. He chanted, and at the end he directly got the darshan of Vishnu, and he was awarded once for separate loka only, and he became star like Dhruva, you know, na? Dhruva Nakshatram. So,
Yes, sir.
so all of them, they became very happy by this chanting. So the chanting is very important. So I'll show one more video, mind sanitizer.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Mind sanitizer.
Can you hear the audio also?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
During pandemics, we protect ourselves from germs using a hand sanitizer. Simultaneously, we need to protect ourselves from unhealthy emotions such as fear, future uncertainty, and panic, which can easily infect our mind amid the overall atmosphere of anxiety in a pandemic. To protect our mind, we need a mind sanitizer. For sanitizing the mind, one powerful resource is meditation. Among various forms of meditation, one especially accessible form of meditation is sonic meditation. Meditation on sounds that take our consciousness to spiritual reality. Some such sounds are verses from spiritual texts, such as the Gita and mantras invoking divinity. When we bathe our mind in spiritual sounds by hearing, reciting, and remembering those sounds, that immersion of our consciousness becomes a form of meditation. Meditation becomes sublimely pacifying when it involves our awareness to the spiritual core of our existence. That spiritual center, the Bhagavad Gita explains, is who we are, indestructible, non-material beings. The center that lies beyond turbulent situations and turbulent emotions triggered by those situations. As we ensure that hand sanitizers are accessible whenever we need them, we need to ensure that spiritual sounds are readily accessible. When we thus sanitize our mind with spiritual sound, we can face pandemics prudently, with due caution, but without undue fear. We would love to create videos of your interest. Please mention your topic of interest in comments below, and yes, please encourage us by sharing, subscribing, and liking the video. Thought Boosters. Boost your thoughts to boost your life.
So what did you understand? Anyone can tell some points from this mind sanitizer video?
Mind sanitizer.
Okay. What did you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, we should keep our mind, we should be engaged in spiritual activities, and we should do meditation, sir.
Okay. What is the best meditation in Kali Yuga?
Chanting the holy names of Lord.
Yeah, whenever you say
Chanting holy
meditation,
names
you
of
should
Lord.
be careful. The meditation given in this yoga is chanting of the holy name. Just like the hand sanitizer, all our anarthas, all our sinful tendencies, all whatever envy, ego, anger, everything we have, no. So those can be cleansed by chanting of the holy name. Just like sanitizer, the chanting is very important. So, so when we eat the food, what happens? What are the 3 steps here mentioned? Can anyone read?
So can I read?
Yeah. You are very active. Read.
Turns into blood and distributed to whole body. From that, it turns into stool and urine and flushed out from the system, goes to brain, producing a consciousness depending on the type of food.
Yeah. So here with this we all know. I mean, whenever we eat, it all turns into blood and distributed to whole part. That nourishment will come. But what will happen? What type of food we eat, that depends. So when we eat good food, what is good food? It means sattva guna food. Sattva guna food means like fruits. Yeah, fruits are very sattvic. Like
Without
grain.
garlic.
Yeah, without onion garlic. We should try to avoid onion garlic also, make possible. And especially non-veg, egg and all, we should try to totally avoid, because that is in Rajoguna, Tamaguna. So basically, when we eat meat, what happens? It takes a lot of time to digest if we eat chicken, mutton and all. So this is not food for human beings. So if you see animals also, they have the big teeth. There are 2 types of animals. So for example, goat, cow, they don't eat meat, right? They don't eat meat. So if the animals, like lion, tiger, fox, they eat meat. So what happens? After eating, they do like that. So I mean, even in the liver, the intestine, everything, the total arrangement is different. They have very small, whereas the eating, I mean, vegetarian food, whatever animals they are taking, their structure is different. So there are a lot of different arrangements within the body also. So we should be eating sattvic food especially, and sattvic food that is offered to Krishna. When we offer to Krishna, that is called Hare Krishna. Go and mute. So when we offer to Krishna, it gets purified. So when Krishna takes that, it will impact our consciousness. It is not that Krishna is not eating. He is really taking whenever we are offering. Because Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Talam Toyam. Whenever, whatever you are doing, just offer it to me, put in front of me, I will take. And basically observes all the sinful because even if we eat whatever we eat, even if we eat plants, that also is we have sinful, and we when we offer to Krishna, that is removed. Moreover, we have to offer with love actually, because he is also, when we are considering, because he has given everything, we should be very grateful to him. And when we when we offer to Krishna, that gets sanctified. That is called spiritual food. That is called prasadam. So prasadam is very important.
Sir,
And
I have one question, sir.
yeah, tell me.
Sir, what is Krishna's favorite food?
Yeah, so Krishna's favorite food is,
Butter.
so there is something like everything, I mean, everything is Krishna's favorite only, but when we offer it with love, whatever we offer, it takes. For example, if we take, there is one story where Vidura goes to, Krishna goes to Vidura home. What happens there? They love Krishna so much. So by seeing Krishna suddenly at their home, they felt very happy, and they were giving only banana peel. You know banana peel? So
Yes,
out
sir.
of love, they were just giving banana peel. Actually, they have to give banana. They have to peel it and give banana, and the peel they have to throw. But in that case, out of those so much anxiety, out of so much love, they were giving peel to Krishna. That peel also he was very happily accepting. Whereas the Duryodhana other pot, he arranged a big feast only, so thousands of items. But Krishna didn't like those items. So Krishna's favorite food is whatever is offered to him with love. So here, for example, this fruit vendor also just mango she is giving, but the small ingredients he is putting is I mean, he's bringing in small his palms, but there's very less quantity he gets. But then also out of love, she offers him the fruits, banana, mangoes. Whole of his her basket will become full of jewels and gold and so this fruit vendor here she gives lovingly. So when she gave lovingly all the that fruits in the basket, they all turns into diamonds and golds. So basically, what is Krishna's favorite food is Krishna's favorite food is whatever we offer, that has to be offered with love. So everything is created by Krishna. So everything is favorite for him when we offer with love. You got my point? Good question. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. I got
Very
it.
good.
Thanks, sir.
So we'll ask questions now. Why it's showing like this? So we'll just go through the lessons that we learned from the says Narada Muni, Hunter Mrigari. So what happened? What happened in the case of Narada Muni and Hunter Mrigari? So somebody can read the lesson. It will take time if I ask each and every question now. So basically, in case of Lord Hunter Mrigari, when Narada Muni met, what exactly happened? Can anyone elaborate how the transformation happened? So by the association of Narada Muni, he clearly told him that you should not be doing, you should not be killing animals. You have to accumulate all the all the sins, and your parents, your children, your wife is not going to share. You just go and check with them; they are not going to share the papas, the sinful activities you are accumulating. So better you give up all this bad tendency of killing animals, become a good person. Then that Mrigari, by the association of Narada Muni, he became a good devotee. He changed his nature. So the thief who became sadhu, anyone knows this story? Just by the momentary association of that thief, that sadhu, the thief became a sadhu. And the good and bad village, anyone knows this story?
Yes,
I
sir.
think these are already there.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
we have to go in the tales also. Yeah, this one. Thief became sadhu. Sadhu. And the good and bad village, anyone knows? Can you
Yes,
tell
sir.
me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I don't know any stories. I'll hear from you all, from all of you.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell?
Yeah, please tell me. Who is telling you? Tell your name also.
Sir, Namara was.
Okay. Tell now. What is
Sir,
happened?
when Sadhu was walking, sir, a
Mhm.
sage was walking past a
He
village and
said is Guru Nanak, I think. Guru Nanak.
sir,
Yeah.
Guru
he was
Nanak.
walking with his disciple and
Hmm.
he went to a village, sir, and they
Okay.
didn't treat him good, so he wished the villagers let the village be here. And when he went to the good village, everyone treated with him with courtesy. So he wished that the village should be destroyed. The disciple got confused and he asked the sage, why did you wish the good village like this? So he told, the bad village should stay in the place so that no one should associate it with the villagers and no one
Very
should
good.
become bad. And the
Yeah.
good village should be destroyed so that the good peoples go to far away places and they should associate with other people. And that is
Exactly.
very good.
Very good. Yes. So the association is very important here. So this story, a crane among the herons.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone
Can I
else
tell, sir?
now.
Can I tell?
Someone else. Not
I'm Dev.
Umesh. Not Umesh. Medha can tell.
So can I tell? I'm
Yeah.
Dev.
Yeah. Yes. Tell. Only one. Half can share. Yeah.
Sir, once Sir, once the crane was playing with the herons. So while playing, she played for hours. Then her mother told her not to play with the herons as they are not good people. So the crane told that she did not listen to her mother, and she kept on playing. Then one day when she went to play with the herons, they told that they are going for a trip. So the crane with the 4 herons flew in the sky, and then reached the place where there were grains on the ground. So when they reached down, crane was standing alone as it did not eat grains, and the herons kept eating grains. When the herons finished eating grains, they saw that they were trapped in a net, and then the hunter came, and then the crane told, "Oh, I did not eat a single grain, so why are you punishing me?" So the hunter told that you kept the company with the herons, so I will also kill you.
Oh, okay. So what is the moral of the story? Someone else, Arshita, can tell?
Yes, sir. Sir, the moral of the story is association with good people. If you can't find a good association, then be alone rather than joining with bad association.
Yeah, very good. A treasure guarded by great serpent. Anyone knows this story? Very briefly. We have less time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Yeah, tell.
Sir, this is at the Kerala Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple, sir. This there are 6 doors, sir.
Okay.
4 doors.
No, I
Sir,
think not.
only 2 doors are open, sir. But
No, it is Temple
the
of
4
Sriranganath.
doors.
No. You are not. You are wrong. Temple of Sriranganath. Who was telling that? Can you explain?
The temple of Angan.
No. Yeah, it's Srirangam story. This one.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
can you brief it
There
little
was
bit?
a
No.
yes, sir. Yes. There was a Brahmana boy who was 16 years, and his name was Yamuna.
Yes.
So in there only there was a scholar in King's Court who was saying like he knows everything, nobody can beat him. Then this boy decided to teach him a lesson, so he competed with that scholar. But the queen was like, who wins in this competition, they will get the half of the kingdom. Who will lose, they should go out of this kingdom. So Yamuna wins and he becomes the king. But he, after a few days, he forgets the devotion what he had to God. He becomes, after becoming a king, then this news goes to his grandfather Nath Muni. He gets very sad that his grandson is becoming a king and he forgot to do devotion to God. So his disciple Ram Mishra, Nath Muni says to Ram Mishra that please change my grandson again, bring him back to devotion. Then Nath Muni dies. After that, Ram Mishra decides to bring Yamuna again to devotion, and he gives Tiduvalai Patra, which is a sabji, to him daily, so that he gets back whatever he did in his past, that he was a devoted person. Then after that, once he missed to give it, then king gets very favorite to that sabji. Then he asks who brought this. The cook chef will say like, Ram Mishra bought it, so bring him to court when he brings it next time. Then Ram Mishra comes. He says that your grandfather Nath Muni has died, and Yamuna becomes very sad. But he has kept a treasure for you. which is guarded by a serpent, great serpent, and the temple is surrounded by river Kaveri. Oh, then Yamuna thinks like, yeah, we should go to that treasure and we should bring it. Then he tells like he wants to take his army. Ram Mishra says, no, you should not take the army. Only you should come with me. Then on the way, Ram Mishra, they are going to Sri Rangam. Ram Mishra recites Bhagavad Gita 700 verses, where Yamuna gets back his knowledge of devotion to Lord. Then he becomes devoted to Ram Mishra and says him to bring back me into devotion. After the treasure was the great serpent Ananta, and the Sri Ranganatha Swami is the treasure in that temple, which was told. And Yamuna was the Yamunacharya, the grand Acharya of Ramanujacharya.
Guru of Ramanujacharya. Very good, Nikita. Very nicely elaborated. I also didn't remember, and when you told, I could recollect actually. Very nice, amazing story. Yeah. So the boy who became star, I think everyone know. Who is that star? Who is that boy?
Maharaj.
Oh, Maharaj. So by whose association he became? He could.
Narada Muni.
Very yes. What is the mantra he chanted?
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya. So why actually he went to the forest to do meditation, to do to get the darshan of the Lord, for fulfilling his desire? Why? What happened? Why did he went to forest?
Sir, to sit on father's lap.
Yeah, to get a bigger kingdom than his father, Uttanapada.
In his grandfather.
Yes, this one everyone knows, I think, correct. So other story will go. Yeah, anyone knows this story? The saintly person's blessings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, anyone who can explain? Umesh?
Sir, Atmika.
Atmika? Yeah, Atmika, you can tell.
Once when a saintly person was passing on this way, that time the son of king saw the saintly person, and he asked the blessings from the saintly person. Then the saintly person said, you will be live forever. And then then he was passing, he meet the brahmacharya.
Okay.
And even he also asked to bless me. So so saintly person has blessed him. You may immediately die.
Oh, okay.
And then after some time, saintly person meet
Yeah, that is fine. What is the moral we learn from this? Can anyone tell? Any other person?
Sometimes.
Nikita?
Yes, sir. Sometimes the curse also becomes a benediction.
Yeah, correct. So every time we think that we pray to Krishna, this, that, sometimes he may not reciprocate with us. So for example, if you see, I have children, so they want to watch kids rhymes, kids videos on TV, but they have exams. So when they have exams, then they are asking for TV. As a parent, we don't allow, right? As a parent, they have to prepare for exam, but they are just 5 years old, 6 years old. They can't understand why he is not putting on TV. We want to watch nicely. Father is not a good person. That way they think. So what is the problem here is they have to prepare for the exams, but kids, as a kids, they don't know. They want to watch TV and enjoy. But as a parent, our Krishna is like our father. So he knows what is good, what is bad for us. We should not be asking repetitively actually this and that. So, but what happens when we similarly in this scenario, if we really want to watch TV, if father is not allowing, we'll go through some other person. If uncle or someone tells to father that yeah, let him watch for some time, like that, if he tell to father, then he may allow. Similarly, we have to, if we want anything also, we have to achieve it through the saintly person. Saintly person, even if they give curse or if they tell good, that is good for us. So when he tells to the Krishna or supreme person, the saintly person tells our desires also get fulfilled. So we have to be in association with a saintly person always. So saintly persons are very close to Krishna, and when they are close to God, so basically through them, whatever desires, also spiritual desires, material desires, that will get fulfilled. So we should be pleasing all the saintly person. Even if they curse also, like Narada Muni, that story also you all know, right? Nalakuvera
Nalakuvera and
yeah,
Manikuvera.
Manikriva. They also they were in front of when Narada Muni came, they were carelessly doing all nonsense things. So when Narada Muni cursed them to become trees in front of Nanda Maharaj's courtyard, so that is curse, but still it's a boon for them. Because why? Because Krishna directly so because basically that Leela is there, no? So Krishna crawled in between those trees, and they both got elevated to Vaikuntha planets, Golaka Vrindavan. So that is a short story. Even though it is a curse, they could have darshan of the Lord, and they got released from this material bondage. So we have to be, even the curse, even if spiritual persons are scolding us, if they are giving some curse also, it will become a boon for us. They are very close to Krishna. So that way, the saintly person blessings also. This is also a benediction curse. Benediction curse means this is Narada Muni Nalakuvera Manigriva story, where they got darshan of the Krishna, and they are so Damodar month. When Damodar month comes, we sing that song also, Namamishwaram Sachi. In that yeah, Damodar. In that also Nalakuvera story comes. Yeah, I think I have one more last video. I'll show that. And
Yes, sir.
so what world said about ISKCON, about ISKCON world leaders, big people.
Please.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
The philosophy, selfless service to society. The ISKCON family has emerged at the forefront of the quest to create a more peaceful.
Prabhupada. Now we meet at a very special time. 50 years since His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada founded the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And what an extraordinary man he was. At the age of 70, he travelled by ship from India to Boston, suffering 2 heart attacks on the way. He arrived in America alone and penniless, but he created this global mission, travelling the world to spread his message. And look at it today, active in 100 countries, with 650 temples, centres, schools and colleges. And here's the best number of all, helping to serve 1.2 million free meals to poor children in India every single day. Let's hear it for those amazing achievements. For decades now, you've been putting your faith into practice beyond this temple. At home, serving free meals to the hungry and needy across London, and far away, helping those in desperation after the Nepal earthquake. So I look at what you've done in the last 50 years, and I think how much you can achieve in the next 50. Keep up the fantastic work. Keep telling us how you need to achieve inner peace before we achieve global peace. Keep up the fantastic work. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, who was that? Anyone knows? Who was praising KRISHNA?
What, sir?
Who was that person? He was president of UK, United Kingdom, Cameron Green, I think. So one more person, Tulsi Gabbard. She's also
Jai Shri Krishna.
She's devotee.
It's impossible to fully describe the innumerable spiritual truths gifted to us by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I will attempt to highlight one key profound insight that I find to be so relevant and deeply needed in the world we live in today. Srila Prabhupada established unequivocally that real spiritual understanding or real religion transcends sectarianism, as we've seen so beautifully here tonight. A reporter once asked A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada if he found any conflict in drawing on the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, as well as Vedic scriptures in his teachings. And he replied, no, I don't find any conflict, because the ultimate goal is God. So you have to understand God and try to love him. Srila Prabhupada taught us this simple truth: just love God. Just love Krishna. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared on this planet 500 years ago and inaugurated this process of hearing and chanting the names of God, he didn't come to establish a new religion. He came to teach everyone that we can completely transcend sectarianism and achieve the perfection of religion rooted in sectarianism.
Across town every Sunday.
To Swami Prabhupada ki jai.
Steve Jobs. He is Apple phone, Apple phone CEO.
And I would walk the 7 miles across town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. I loved it. And much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on.
Pranab Mukherjee, former president of India.
If anyone has noticed the progress of the ISKCON movement, he will simply be struck by the enormity of velocity with which the movement caught up. The founder, Acharya of this movement, Srila Prabhupada Ji, he started this movement at his mature age, born in 1896. He established ISKCON in New York in 1966. During his lifetime, he contributed tremendously in spreading this culture, eternal message of humanity, which is the blessings, which is the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad, teachings of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Message of Indian civilization is love, compassion, piety, sacrifice, renunciation.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Jai Shri Krishna, Haribol.
Okay, kids, thank you so much for your participation. I think it was very good for me as well to know from all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.